Tow Bars Realm. Today I think I'm going to make a little chessboard, and for the pieces I'm just going to use assorted nuts and bolts and stuff. So like for the castle, I got a little castle nut here on this one. I think I'll do this for the knight, bishop, king or queen. I guess you could do either one with these. And then the pawns, I'm just going to use these little self-tapping screws. And I think I'll probably just tack a washer on the base of each one of these just so they can stand a little better. And to differentiate the different teams, I think I'll put one side of them in some CLR and take off that zinc coating and let them get rusty, like bare metal. And the other side I'll leave silver. And then for the checkerboard, I got this piece of angle iron that I am going to cut a 1-inch strip out of it. And the checkerboard will be 1-inch squares. I'll leave alternating pattern of the rust, and then I'll clean it up with the grinder for the silver. So silver and rust checkerboard. So I'm just going to start by throwing these in a thing of CLR overnight. Alright, so all those pieces were in the CLR overnight. I'm going to rinse those off and see how they turned out. And then I got all the rusty pieces cut out and ground so they're even with all of each other and the clean ones. So I'm going to get those rinsed off and see how they turned out, and get these lined out and see how they did. Alright, I just got the checkerboard stuff just set out here. Haven't welded it yet, but I did get the first set of these pieces just tacked, welded to the washer base, and that worked pretty good. I'm going to use some Loctite on these pieces that have the top pieces just screwed on there right now, but so far so good on these. And just sanded off the spot weld on there. So I gotta do all the other ones. Get started on that. Oops. Alright, I got all the washer bases attached and cleaned up. So now I think I'm gonna Loctite the ones that have a nut on the top of them, just to get those glued in place. Alright, I got all the metal squares tack welded together. I'm going to go back and clean up the edges a little bit. And then I think I want to put a hinge on here so it can fold up. And then also like a little box at one end that I'll put all the pieces in. So I'm just going to start by cleaning up all these edges. Alright, I just made a simple hinge to put on the ends of them here. Well, that should fit there, and this one here, I'll put a rivet through there and should be able to fold it in half. Hopefully everything lines up. Alright, I got the hinges mounted on there. That's working okay. Now I'm going to move on to building a little box to put on the end to put the pieces in. And I just have some used scrap here that I cut the welds on. I'm just going to grind them clean and make that box out of them. Alright, working on the little box for the pieces. Got all my stuff cleaned up, and I'm just going to do like a little groove using these two pieces of 1/4 inch rod, and then the lid can just slide on that. So I'm going to get this one tacked together and go from there. Alright, I got my little box done. It turned out pretty good with those rods in there, and then I just put a simple little locking mechanism here. Just unscrew that a little and then it can open up. So that turned out good. Now all I gotta do is attach it to the side of the board here, do a little cleanup work, and then it is done. So just need to get that welded on the edge right here and get that done. Alright, all done. That was a fun project, just out of scrap material and nuts and bolts and stuff. Little box works good. They all fit in there. So, thanks for watching. Till next time.